Hi guys, Tanj Developer here. So I have an announcement regarding my app, Battery Whisper, and unfortunately I'm going to quit my app. And this is for several reasons. And the main reason is basically very weak demand, since a lot of people have indeed installed the app, but also removed it. And after a second glimpse or look at maybe like the reasons why people are removing the app, I realized it just lacks the value proposition that would entice someone to keep the app and to use it long term. Now, the good news is that I have plenty of other ideas, and failing is a learning process. So, for me as an indie developer, I acknowledge my errors and mistakes, and I try to learn from them and to move forward. So next, my ideas or my next projects are going to be more of value focused, and I'm going to try to aim for something very unique. Now, on the other hand, the compromise that I'm gonna have to make is that when you want to create something that provides more value, the barrier to entry is going to be higher, which means that I'm going to spend a little bit more time to get it finished, to get it done. As you know, I'm a one-man army in this case because I'm doing everything from animation to graphic design to coding, testing, and so on. So it's going to take some time. Next, I'm thinking of providing some services instead of an app for battery or whatever. I'm going to instead try to focus on providing services. So this could be anything useful for the financial industry, maybe the e-commerce, maybe marketing industry. So I'm going to be shifting my focus instead into more value to focus more on the value instead of just getting something done and putting it on the shelf. Now, another thing I wanted to mention here, and probably this is something now I learned by experience of what's the reason that lots of gaming companies are now injecting the games with all of the microtransactions. And here is the big surprise that maybe nobody is talking about. Basically, in the past, marketing was much cheaper. Now, why I'm talking about marketing here? So basically, in order for a gaming company to remain competitive, because the problem is that the prices are very low, the competition is high, the big players always lowering the prices because they have economy of scale. So what happens is that in order for any company to stay or remain competitive, they have to spend a lot of time and a lot of money and effort on marketing, which increases the cost very significantly. And this is why lots of games nowadays, they are charging you money for microtransactions and other stuff, or subscription instead of one-time payment. And this is what led us to the situation where you don't feel that you own the game anymore. But basically it's because of advertising. Advertising has become quite expensive. And also, like, one significant problem when it comes to online marketing are the bots. And this is something that I have personally experienced when running my campaigns. The bots are a significant problem for advertisers because the problem is that when you're advertising, you are getting charged for the traffic or clicks or impression or whatever. And at the same time, half of your traffic, half of the clicks, half of the impressions are bots. Now, this is not a problem of like what we knew before as Twitter, but this is a problem on every single platform. So platforms and companies are really struggling really hard to combat all of these bots and automated tools, but it seems to be a constant issue. And advertisers, on the other hand, need also to keep fighting with the bots to make sure that they are getting genuine, real traffic, because it does cost money and it costs also a lot of effort. So the next time you wonder why are gaming companies charging microtransactions and making you spend an endless amount of money, here you go. That's the reason. The cost of marketing and advertising has become so brutal, or let's say too brutal, the right way to say it, that like in order for them to remain sustainable, like to have a sustainable business model, they need to keep charging you money. Now, the solution here, there is no straightforward solution, because basically it's like if you want your product to do the marketing for you, then you need to create something very unique, something that people are going to really love and enjoy just talking about, so that you wouldn't have to spend that much money on marketing. But that's the thing. And again, I'm absolutely happy with all the effort that I've put there. For me, it was a useful learning experience, and I'm still willing and going to develop more applications, and maybe even I might develop software for desktop or like tablets or even smartwatches. It doesn't matter. I'm pretty much open for any idea. So let me know what you think, and if you'd like to share with me some ideas, feel free to share them with me in the comment section, and we'll see you on the next video.